Hello, 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 hello. Ray Reese, Reese's Masterpieces. Um, just getting done teaching total body conditioning for the wonderful Jackie Sadashige. I need to ask her how to. Thanks, Jackie. Oh yeah, I'm sweaty because also I right before that I taught cardio kickboxing over at CKO, and yeah, I flew down here. Well, I didn't fly, but yeah, I made my way expeditiously because trying to park, here in Callow Hill is a beast. So I wanted to talk about some other things. I may talk about this tomorrow. I had a follow-up question to Sugar. Maybe I can fit it in. But this is kind of a rant. This is a group fitness rant. Do what your instructors tell you. All right? Motherfucker. Sorry. All right. So I was having trouble logging in. I gotta record my time. Anyway, please do what your instructors ask you to do, in these classes. I had a young lady, bless her heart, was just fucking up everything. Okay, fine, whatever. But this same person was texting. We've got 30 seconds of exercise. You got 15 seconds of transition. And then we do that. We're doing 3 exercises, 3 times 3. So you have 9 increments of 30 seconds and 9 increments of 15 seconds where you're working out and recovering or transitioning. And then you have a water break. Do your stuff during the water break. Or before class, after class, step out of class if it's that important. We're actively working out and they're bending over, whatever. And you got other folks that, want to make modifications. I'm trying to give you the exercise and explanation for what we're trying to do, and then you want to modify it into something that's completely wrong. And I'm telling you specifically, you have to have your body in position X and or Y, otherwise you're not going to get, and, people don't want to do it. And we're not doing gymnastics. We're talking about basic movements. And it's okay. It is okay to not be perfect, to have to take your time. Yeah, but if you're fucking up because you're not listening, and because you're texting, I had to actually at one point, yo, let's go. What are you doing? This isn't how it, you're not getting in shape. You're barely even working out. You're taking too much time between exercises to get ready. You're using the wrong equipment. I can't. And this is the thing, I used to try to go to every single person and try to correct their form. And, I still do. I try to be mindful, but I give out general notes to the entire class with the hope that everybody to whom it applies, they'll correct it. For the most part, they do. It's one person, nah, no, not at all. So, look, even if it's not me, your instructors, are putting in a lot of effort. We care about your success. And so we're doing our best. We're giving you the knowledge that we have, that we paid for and trained for, got certified in, and if, no disrespect, but if you knew enough to sort of modify and still be efficient and effective, you wouldn't need our class. Like, that's just no disrespect, but like, it's disrespectful to us. It's the same thing if you were a teacher, if you teach high school or something, and people are like, texting during your class. People are talking during their class, passing notes. People are off daydreaming or whatever. Like, yo, if you don't want to do the class, if you don't want to do the things that are being asked of you, don't do the class. Like, and that's like not me trying to be, but it's just common sense. Like, if you're not going to put your all into it, and it'll be the same person that 2 years, 3 years later isn't in any better shape, but it's going to be, downing some protein shake or whatever the next big fad is. They're going to have purchased 3 to 4, Barry B at home fitness, blah, 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 fire burn. Yeah. Right. Guys. And like, I don't yell at my students. I try not to shame my students, especially when they're not directly my students. I'm subbing, but it's like, guys, it's tough enough. Like, I'm not trying to shit on what I get paid. I like getting paid for what I do. I like what I do, but we don't get like paid out the ass to teach these classes, because the facilities usually have to shell out like, X amount of dollars per class, and they're offering 1 billion classes, so they can't afford to pay every instructor, some crazy amount. We do this because we love it, and we get paid as a compensation for our time. We don't get paid per student, not normally, unless you're doing like small group training or something, right? But, we do this because we love it. And we want you to do it because you love it and because you love yourself and you want to see, yourself improve. So just, do what we ask. Or ask us for a modification. If you don't like the thing that you're being asked to do, ask us for a modification. Find out what it is. Because no disrespect, there has been nobody in the history of my teaching classes who has ever self-modified correctly. There are some people who, over the course of years, maybe with doctor or physical therapist advice, has found modifications, or they've been coming for a while and they found out that it hurts when they do X, Y, or Z, and they've made a subtle modification. So instead of them taking their squats all the way down to knee level, maybe they're going 3/4 of the way down, whatever. But left to people's own devices, it's our natural inclination to do what is comfortable. What is comfortable is not always what is effective, So if the exercise is a push-up and you're struggling with push-ups, so you decide to do it from your knees, that's not a modification. That's a different exercise. That's a different thing. That's not a modification. It's not. And I know it's the difference between driving automatic and driving stick. Both involve driving and you'll get somewhere, but it's the skill from one isn't transferable to the other. There's a lot of things that are the same, You know, you press the pedal, press the brake, turn the wheel. Those are all the same. But no matter how much you drive automatic, it's not going to teach you how to drive stick. No matter how much you do push-ups for your knees, it's not going to teach you how to do a regular push-up. No matter how much you do any number of wrong modifications, it's not going to teach you the skill that the instructor is trying to get you to do. All right? Look, I'm ranting because I care. I care about fitness. I care about you. I care about your results. I want you to be happy. I want you to feel accomplished and proud and such. And this is going on a little bit longer. But hopefully tomorrow, I'll touch upon, there's a lot of things to touch upon, but hopefully tomorrow, or maybe even later, maybe I'll post another video. All right, look, I'm going to get into it right now. I had somebody ask me about, I'm going to make it quick. Had somebody ask me about sugar, but hey, they were saying, hey, because you work out, shouldn't, your sugar levels not be as high? And there's a huge difference between sweets, like candy, sugar, having, carbs, like that, bad carbs that, like your dough, pizza, pasta, blah, 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 and your good carbs with the fruits and veggies, right? The simpler it is, the less nutrients it has, the less nutrients it has, the simpler it is, the faster it goes through your system. The faster it goes through your system, the quicker it turns to fat, because your body hasn't had the time to process it. So anything that you don't burn off as fuel turns to fat. So candy and all that is terrible. It has no nutrition. Twix bars, Butterfinger, ice cream. It doesn't slow it. There's no nutrition like there's no fiber, there's no nutrients like there is in fruits and vegetables that's going to make it slow down, where your body's going to say, oh, what's this? What's that? Oh, I'm going to take some of this. I'm going to do some of that. Put it over here. Do that, right? It goes through your body like a motherfucker. It's just drag races through your body, right? Now your flour, your dough, and those sorts of things, your breads, those have fuel. They have some nutritional value, but you really can't afford to consume them like that unless you're about to do some explosive, it's either before or after you've done something like played 3 hours of volleyball, a football game, you were running and playing on the beach and happening. It's like you have to get ready to be working out immediately. I mean, within reason, like within 2 hours. So Michael Phelps can down as many pancakes as he likes. Serena Williams, right? The average person should not be consuming a diet of those. The average person should be fruits and veggies. Me, my problem wasn't the middle stuff. I mean, that was it when I was completely off the wagon. But the thing that's been hindering me is because I got cocky was candy, lollipops, Twix bars, whatever. Because I got sloppy. I just got used to it. And I mentioned earlier, I had to have a sugar addiction. And my sugar addiction was just rationalizing the fuck out of those, those candies and sweets. But yeah, so that is it. That is all. Holla at your boy. Trying to get to 100 subscribers by April 10th. Please like, share, subscribe. Hope you're all doing well. More to come. Ray Reese, Reese's Masterpieces. Take care. See ya. Bye-bye.